I think one of the things I really wanted to talk to you about was, I know this is a bit more of a paranormal kind of philosophy. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but a lot of people talk about having, these out of body experiences when they kind of go through something like that, whether it be a seizure, and they come close to death, or whether it be heart attack or something of that nature. What did you feel in that moment? Did you have anything like that? Some people talk about how they've like left their bodies and they're
Yeah, I kind of
in the future, or
did. I did have one of those moments, and it wasn't while I was sitting in the doctor's surgery. I think I was talking. I was talking to my sisters, and they were saying, You're going to be all right. You're going to get through this." And I literally was like looking down on myself sitting in a chair, thinking, "You poor little girl, you poor." And because I lost my mother from cancer as well, and I just wanted my mum,
yeah.
and I was 50 years old, and I wanted my mum, and it just made me think, wow, if I want my mum right now, my girls need their mum to stay around. And I just thought, I am going to do absolutely everything I can. And if I don't make it, they'll know that I did everything I could.
And so when it comes to, I guess, what you're practicing gratitude, walking around Wakehurst Parkway before all this happened, in my own experience, and in the last probably, I've never really been a big believer in that everything happens for a reason, until probably about 2019, the last couple of years, the way things have kind of happened. You practicing gratitude on those few days before you turn 50, then having this seizure, in crossing this diagnosis, having the brain surgery, which we'll talk about. Even brain surgery, there's a large likelihood of neurological issues that can result from that, paralysis, defects in speech, auditory issues. So, you've dodged that bullet as well. And then, well, obviously, as we get to the end of this story, have you become, obviously, you're going to be a lot more, you have a better ability to live within the moment now, no doubt, and appreciate things that most people probably would take for granted. But are you a person that believes that that things are happening for you and that everything happens for a reason?
I'm on the fence about that. What I can say though is that I've survived, which at the time was the unsurvivable. Literally could not find a person in the world that had survived what I survived. I feel that I don't know if I'd say that happened for, look, I think I do believe that happened for a reason. And I believe that I need to share my story, spread the messages I've learnt, and for someone to be one of the first people to survive that diagnosis in the world, literally in the world, I think I've got, I owe it to the world. I owe it to myself and my family and everyone else going through this to spread and share my story. So that's my reason. That's my reason. That's what I'll say.